Welcome to the B2T show, where we empower Christian patriots with truth. This is Rick, your host. 6 says the people's general. Soon. Star. Q. We know they're talking about Flynn because Flynn was a 3-star general. He was interviewed on Sean Hannity today. Couldn't say much, but soon the gag order will be lifted, we believe, and we will get our general back. The people's general, Michael Flynn, being freed. It is huge.
Yes.
Post that we've seen many times is a post of American flag with the definition of patriot and the definition of traitor. A patriot is a person who loves, supports, and defends his or her country and its interest with devotion. A person who regards himself or herself as a defender, especially of individual rights, against presumed interference by the federal government. What's a traitor? A person who betrays another, a cause, or any trust. A person who commits treason by betraying his or her country. So what does Technofog show us? This is a great account to follow, by the way, right here. He's got 219,000 followers, so a powerhouse with just letting basically taking D-class information and explaining it in a very summary. So great person to follow. Again, he's on my top list of 60 red-pilled patriots you can get at impactculturenow.com. So again, just go to impactculturenow.com and download the free 60 people I suggest following on Twitter. We'll get into that more because this is vital, guys. This is go time. That's why I've been asking for a year to get a Twitter account, even if you've never had one. It's really easy to sign up, and we need to fight them with the digital soldiers. Here's Peter Strzok. Notes from 1/4/17 released in the Flynn case, discussing among Obama, Comey, Yates, Biden, and Susan Rice. What does Biden say? Biden talks about the Logan Act. So this is the never enforced act that obviously Biden was trying to use to justify the illegal surveillance or the illegal actions they took against General Flynn. Here's Obama. What did Obama say in Peter Strzok's notes? Have the right people on. So he's talking about having the right people on the case to what? Entrap and frame Flynn. Look at what Q posts. He goes, it's a meme of a big, huge picture of Barack Hussein Obama. And it says 18 U.S. Code S2384, seditious conspiracy. 18 U.S. Code S2381, treason. So this was an Anon, I think, is the one who posted this. And what does Q say? Add Biden. Memes are important. Q. It says, you have been selected to help serve your country. Now, I want you to personalize this. I really believe he's talking to you, right? So if you've ever, whether you have a Facebook or an Instagram, or you have any type of social media, or you even have an email, or you have any type of communication where you're digitally sending out information to your contacts and people you know, and you're letting them know about the truth versus the false 4am criminal talking points from the media, then you are part of the digital army. So this is to you. So this is 4509. What does he say? You have been selected to help serve your country. Never retreat from the battlefield. Never retreat from the battlefield. Twitter, Facebook, etc. This is what I've been saying from all the beginning, guys, is that this is using their platforms against them. Right now I'm using YouTube to expose the criminal deep state as well as the Silicon Valley titans, right? What we call big tech. Big pharma, all this corrupt stuff. But we use YouTube, we use Twitter, we use Facebook. And so you have been selected to help serve your country. Never retreat from the battlefield. Twitter, Facebook, etc. Use other platforms as a form of centralized command and control. Organize and connect. Bridge through linking. That's that 60 red pill patriots I was saying right above me, right? Source memes, material for battlefield and or garage. Highlight and share. Take and drop. Right? So to pray, just think about, add to this. So we're going to defend with all our weapons. Our weapons is not only going to be the memes they're talking about and all that stuff, but it's also going to be prayer. But let's say this. For those that you want, raise your right hand. Okay, wait just a second. Raise your right hand. It says, I, Rick, blessed to teach, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter. So help me God. There we go. One, we go all. Mega corporations of controlled 4 a.m. talking points, of people lying to the people. He who controls the media controls the mind, and we're breaking that spell. And that's why it's not just the memes, it's not just the being a digital soldier, it's also prayer. It's a spiritual battle. Red-pilled Christian patriots, the remnant, the army of God, and the prayer is making this happen. 4511 is summarized: a military and civilian alliance to defeat the fake news media empire. Here we have another digital soldier today, takes the oath. This time it's a red-hatted African-American or black person. They don't like African-Americans sometimes, so here we go.
I, Oracle Exec, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of this office of which I'm about to enter. So help me God. With that said, digital soldiers, where we go one, we go all. Let's go.
2019, followed on June 24th, 2020. This is the official dropping of General Flynn from this nightmare of frame job they put him through. And even when the prosecutors from the DOJ said they weren't going to pursue any more charges, the judge continued to try to act like a prosecutor. That is why we have an executive branch versus a judicial branch. But no, this is what these judges that are legislating from the bench do. You see Justice Roberts doing the same thing right now. He did it with Obamagate. He's doing a big, why? Because he's compromised by the criminal hammer that they had over all these people spying on everybody, where Obama pretty much spied on all his political enemies. And so this is an amazing time to see Flynn become free. Here we see him on Sean Hannity. Let's just listen a little bit to him.
In terms of how we feel today, my family feels amazing. I mean, we have, as you said, we've gone through this almost 4 years. I'll have a lot more to say in the future about, the sort of the kinds of things that we have seen and what I have been part of. And frankly, looking at service to this country and what does it mean. But our country is at risk. It really is at risk. And if people want to continue to sort of breathe the fresh air of liberty, you really need to really step up to the plate, support and defend those kinds of issues that we're all dealing with that are facing our country today. And what I have always been about is service to the nation.
Gene?
Yeah, when we take the oath in the military to defend the country, it is, and so help me God. That is an oath to God to defend the country. And this is an oath to God. So we are in service and honor to and underneath and for and in the protection by God.
I love it. You just listened to the Blessed to Teach show. You're now empowered with the truth.